I'm Stina. I'm a herbalist here at Mystique in Shrewsbury. I'm so very sorry that I couldn't get to you today. My car broke down and I'm out in the sticks. No way of getting anywhere. But instead I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of the fields. What you can find in a field this time of year to soothe your aches and pains and to use in your cooking. My background, you should probably know a little bit about me. I did my Bachelor of Science at the University of Wales, took the course of at the College of Phytotherapy. So I'm a medical herbalist and I'm also a Reiki practitioner. I worked with both humans and animals. I work with a lot of horses and dogs as well. And my passion is to incorporate fresh herbs, fresh vegetables, fruit into our diet to make us feel a lot better. So why don't you come with me and I'll show you around the field, and anytime you want to come back to this video and see what, or ask me some questions or anything, do comment below and I'll help you. So let's go. And whilst you're in the field, don't forget a good set of wellies, okay? We've now come to Foxglove, this beautiful flower found in so many fields across the British Isles. This is the early form of heart medicine, and this is also the plant which the medical industry used to source digitalis. It's now produced synthetically, but it's still here. It's still abundant in these lovely, beautiful flowers. Let's not forget that. Let's move on. Come on. Let's continue our walk through the medicine cabinet of the fields. This is Meadowsweet. This is the aspirin of the field. This is the aspirin of our medicine cabinet. This is the plant that was used by the old apothecaries to produce this pain relief for us. It's lovely to use together with devil's claw, and also if you want to take part in the Olympics, you shouldn't drink the tea. It does contain doping material, so be careful, but it's beautiful, isn't it? Let's continue. Hawthorne. This is a lovely, lovely plant, and it's very good for circulation. Its lovely flowers make beautiful teas, and it's come into fruit now, and it looks a little bit just green, but oh so wonderful in the springtime when all those white flowers are scattered all across them. Let's move on. Okay. Again, thistles. This thistle has to symbolize one of my favorite herbs in the cabinet, and that's milk thistle. Milk thistle is lovely for the liver and used for a lot of skin conditions. So if you've got problem with psoriasis or any other liver condition, thistles are the one. Lovely. Let's continue our walk. Oh, how I love elderflowers. The scent of summer. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful flowers all scattered across the vast foliage of this plant, and they're starting to, the flowering season of them starting to pass now. You're just about right to get a few more flowers clusters to make elderflower cordial, or a bit of hedgerow champagne if you're that way inclined. But wait for all those berries, elderberries, the well-known remedy for cold, fevers, and it makes an excellent wine. Beautiful. Let's continue. And by the way, you will find recipes on this at my website address below. So yeah, continue. A lovely source of fibre. Beautiful. One of the best actually. So when it comes a little bit more into autumn, do pick brambles and make a lovely jam out of it. You'll be so happy and your tummy will thank you. Continue. Hello. And if you wonder why I've taken you to a pile of horse manure, this is because I would like to push the use of real fertilizer in your garden. Why go and buy a plastic bag full of some chemical when you can go to the nearest stable and get an unlimited supply of horse manure for next to nothing, or in most cases actually nothing, because people are quite happy to get rid of it. But use it, and especially for roses. They grow and grow and grow. And whilst we're at roses, if you want an even better scent out of your roses, plant lavender and roses together, because their roots will mix. And when they mix, magic happens and loads of new scents will come out. Try it. Let's continue. The old oak tree. Oak is a lovely thing for constipation, but you have to know how to use it. So that's one of those that you shouldn't dabble with too much if you don't know what you're doing, but it is good for constipation. Let's continue. Let's go down low. Let's find what's in the grass. Right here we've got red clover. Red clover is one of those that's really good for menopausal women. And you can see them here. They're also a lovely plant for bees, and do get some plants into your lawns and don't mow it that meticulously. Make it a bit of a field. Lovely for wildlife. But be a little bit careful with all the clovers for your own use, because some of them make you photosensitive, which makes your skin more prone to burning in the sun. Come on, let's continue. This is one of my absolute favourites, the stinging nettle. And this is why I brought these, because you can't touch it without. Oh well, that's an old remedy for arthritis. People used to be chucked into a big field of nettles, and they say it helped to alleviate the pain of arthritis. But poor old devils, I bet they never dare to complain after, because it really hurts, especially when they're a bit bigger. Having said that, if you cut them down, leave them in the sun for a while, the sting will evaporate. They will not sting anymore. So if you want to make tea out of the leaves, now is a good time. Cut them down, leave them out in the sun for a bit, and dry the leaves properly, and save them for all those long winter nights when you can do with a pick-me-up, because that's exactly what nettles do. They contain a lot of iron, they contain a lot of vitamin C, and together that will boost our blood and boost our circulation and make us feel a lot better. So go nettling. And don't forget, you can actually make soup in the summer too, because once you've cut them down, they'll start to sprout again, and the soup is best at the very young shoots, but make the shoots come all year round, or at least in the summer months, because that's a real boost, a real good pick-me-up. Let's continue our walk. Hi, we've come here to the rosehip bush. Look here, a little bit closer. They've started to form. Those lovely red berries, jam-packed full of vitamin C, and also some bits and pieces there for arthritis. So go out and pick them once they're ready in late August, I'd say. Well, they might be a bit earlier this year, but August. Let's continue our walk. I'm sitting here on the edge of my little vegetable patch. I've only just made it. It was grown over when I moved into my new place, but I'm quite proud of how it looks now, the first day after I've planted it. If something becomes, it becomes. If it doesn't, well, then I have to go to the local farmer's market again. But there's something about pottering in a garden. And if you haven't got a garden, potter about it in your windowsill. Buy a little potted plant, a little potted herb from your local grocery store, and do some growing. It's very good for the soul. I do believe it. And take every moment you've got spare to actually get out in the wild, in the forests, and heal the soul. I hope you enjoy yourself today at Mystique, and do listen to all those lovely practitioners out there that are there raring to help you with all your problems or bits and pieces that you want to have cleared up. If you have any questions for me, please ask them below in the comments box, or phone me up, get an appointment. I'm ever so happy to help. Hope to see you soon. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon at Mystique.